All right, folks, here we are. We think we might have some audio finally, um, after multiple problems, as usual. But hopefully, we can at least bring you the bare minimum of some video here for the AmCup Final. Starting us off today, Emma de Brock on the inner lane here. And you can see our camera there too has the menu already up. Or we'll try to get rid of those things here as we go, but they're just consumer cameras, so those have a tendency to pop on. But here goes Emma. I don't believe she has a personal best in this race, so at least that's not listed on speedskatingresults.com. And down the back stretch. Oh, I don't think. Okay. I was gonna say I think she needs to go to the outer. Thank goodness she got that. Especially if this is her first race. This is actually part of the Champions Challenge. They have um, a competition alongside the AmCup Final where those that didn't have the AmCup time are able to get some time trials in. So it's like we have a 50.85 for her. Well done establishing that new personal best now. So now we have pair two coming up. Mariana Acero Pineda, who wonder how she actually says that name, from Colombia, and Nicholas de Bach from USA. Nicholas does have a personal best of 55.34, but it looks like this is Mariana's first time doing a 500 meter. I don't know what the delay is here. We will get going here soon. No, I did see some guys scrambling up here on the timing deck, so maybe that's part of what's going on here. And they're off. So 13:21 and 13:31 for Nicholas. And around that last inner. Oh, we got two people in the same lane. So I don't know much, but I'm pretty sure that's someone's going to get a DQ here. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like it was the Colombian. See the white armband. They should be finishing on the outer. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, on the positive side, you probably won't forget to do that again. Take a quick look at our pairs here. We have looks like we're getting a quick little ice check here as well from one of our head referees, Dr. Richard Vahey from Minnesota. All right, well, we're up and running at least here. Tristan on the inner, Anders on the outer. Let's see what these guys can do. We got a personal of Tristan, 56.42, Anders, 52.43. Obviously, they're gunning for those to end the year here. Nice aggressive opening time there. Looks like he's 0.25 ahead, Anders, that is, of the fastest time so far. And down the back stretch, coach is giving them encouragement. And down the final stretch, putting in the strokes. All right. We have a 50.55. Wow. About a 2-second personal. 57.66 for Tristan, so just off there. There we go. High five. Hoping later on, too, to have a special guest of Cooper McLeod. Said he might stop by and help commentate some of these thousands, can maybe give us some inside perspective on how he approaches his 1,000-meter. Cooper did is just back from the World Championships in Heerenveen, Netherlands. Finished in a top 10 in that race. I can't remember if it was 9th or 10th, but really, really nice result for him. And Cooper's one of these guys in U.S. speed skating that's kind of flying under the radar right now. Only 21 years old, finishing on a top 10 at the World Championships is pretty sweet. So I know Jordan Stolz is getting a lot of the attention right now, but Cooper's kind of quietly doing his thing there as well. So exciting to see what he does going forward. So up next here, pair 4 on the inner, Kyler DeGroot and Scarlett Grumlich Thatcher. Kyler is a C1 in the junior ranks, and Scarlett is a youth B. Scarlett with a personal of 51.14, Kyler with a 46.08. I'm going to message Cooper here too a second. I know we were having some of our audio issues even this morning too. So I was like, hey man, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll let you know if we're up and running with some sound. All right, we are off. So opening in 12:29 for Kyler, 13:35 for Scarlett. Coaches offering some encouragement, maybe a few tips here and there. Oh shoot! Down went Kyler. Oh, right back up. You like to see that. Oh, that stinks. Sometimes I know in these final meets of the year, a lot of times these guys are going faster than they ever have before. So you're just not quite used to that speed, and your balance gets off just a little bit, and that's all it takes. I don't know why our final times aren't showing up on the main scoreboard. Hopefully they can get that fixed. So our final pair coming up, pair 5. We'll have Sebastian Epperson on the inner lane and James Bradshaw Sebastian with a personal of 50.48. James with a 47.87. I'm actually going to move some stuff that is blocking my view. I'll be right back. Be nice to be able to see them live at a box in my way there. All right, here we go. Oh, it looks like James Bradshaw, maybe from Butte, Montana. Got a Butte, Montana skin suit on. Okay, looks like we're doing our crossover appropriately. That's good. Nice work there, James. Looks like he was being pretty patient with that. So for a guy that's maybe a little newer to the sport, like a lot of times you see people just rushing. Oh, here he's throwing them down. But let's see, what do we finish in? 47.34. So that's a personal for James. 49.34. So a personal for Sebastian as well. Very, very nice. Give him a little PB action there. Boom. Oh, and a 5-5. There we go. To his coach. Very nice. That's how you want to end your year right there. So okay, now we're gonna switch over. We have our 1,000 meters coming up for the AmCup. Should be just a short break here. Let me see if I can bring up those pairs for you guys. Let's see, women 1,000 meter. And these up. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Okay. So for my results screen, it looks like I don't have my mic set up right, so I'll get that corrected here. Let me just add that audio input. And then I think we should be set there now. Okay, great. We should be starting here in just a few moments. All right, troubleshooting as we go. Thank you, Kara, for pointing that out. I see what the problem was. That was one I was actually able to fix. See Shawnee Davis there helping out some of the youngsters on the right hand side, just going off screen now. He's been helping coach some of the young kids in the club here. So great to see. I also heard Shawnee just recently went out to Alaska and did a thing out there for a few days with the Alaska Speed Skating Club. Did several events out there, so it was super cool to see him partaking in all of that. Hey, all right. I think I've got a guest here. So let's see. You want to grab that bigger chair down there? Sweet. All right, now it's crucial that we have sound because we actually have someone that knows what he's talking about. All right, try those on. I, all right, say something. Let me see if I can see you coming in here.
All right, we got it coming in.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Can you guys hear Cooper McLeod? I know I talked about him maybe coming out here earlier and helping us out. Maybe if you guys in the chat can let us know if you can hear him as we go, and then yeah, just to make sure everything is working appropriately. So Coop said he could come by, help us out in the for the 1,000 meters here, and like I was mentioning earlier, I was saying Cooper, you've been kind of flying under the radar a little bit. I think being 21, and was it ninth or 10th that you got at the World Championships just recently?
10th got like
10th.
2,000ths off, but
Yes. So 10th place at the Olympics at 21, or not the Olympics, but the World Single Distance Championships at 21 is not so shabby. So I was saying you're kind of flying under the radar. Obviously, Mr. Jordan here is getting a lot of the attention, but I don't know. I'm kind of like, licking my chops. I'm like, well, we got someone else that's just kind of hanging out in the works here. So really exciting to see. So I'm sure you were pretty excited about that result.
Oh yeah, I mean, like um, had a lot of motivation coming off of barely missing out on getting to go to the Olympics last
Right,
year. So
right.
it was a pretty long off season and then a long summer, but that ended up being a good thing. So
Oh, there's,
not every bad thing is a it's some things are a blessing.
yeah, yeah. Well, they were saying, oh, Alex said he can't hear anything, but Kara can. All right, well, let's talk to Mrs. Whitty here then at least. Yeah, I hate to bring this up, but how much did you miss the Olympics by?
It was 400ths,
400. Ouch.
but you know
Ouch.
that's all right. Everything makes you
Yeah.
stronger.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got to use it, sounds like you're using it in the right way, so.
Mhm. Yeah, you can either get motivated or give up, and
Right.
giving up kind of sucks. So
Right, right. So I don't know what our problem is here. It seems I, this seems to be some sort of delay going on here.
I think it was gonna start at 9:20 for the
Oh, okay, so it's not
yeah.
a delay.
No, it was just
All
like a
right,
timing
just
break.
a break. Okay. So here's our setup here. If you want to switch cameras, I'll try to do that, but sometimes I forget. So if you happen to notice, this is camera 2 on the backstretch, which you can see we're doing live right now.
Okay,
And then we go to camera 1,
home stretch.
and that's the home stretch. Ilsa Schob is actually helping us out
All right.
on the home stretch for now. My son is on his way to help with that, but we had a few issues getting out of bed this morning.
Understandable.
So thank you to Ilsa for stepping up and helping me find another camera person.
Yeah, no, this having the streaming setup is pretty great. Pretty great for just getting the sport out, getting to show everybody back home.
Yeah, it seems like people. appreciate it and understand too that we are running a very low budget system here. Basically, with my laptop and some cameras, I mean, we were able to figure out how to get the two going on. But this is, mostly for friends and family to like, hey, come in and watch little Johnny race. If you can't make it out to Salt Lake, so it's cool that we've been able to do that, and for the most part, gotten good feedback on it.
Oh, absolutely. And get more exposure to everybody
Right,
who wants
right,
to
and
come
it's
out and
nice
watch.
too because I think you can go back on YouTube and watch your race. Hopefully, we say something relatively nice about you or informative. But really, what I want to do is create moments for the kids. Like I had my personal best, and Cooper McLeod was watching me, and Matt Corman was watching me, and they were saying all these cool things about my race. So this is like a sport I want to continue to be involved with. So all right, here we go. Pair one of the women's 1,000 meter. We'll have 13 pairs. Judith Smouter on the inner, Kathy Feinberg on the outer. What's your approach when you go into this race for the 1,000? Is it full pedal to the metal? Do you have an element of control in your mind? How are you looking at this when you're especially when you're doing the opener here?
Well, off the line, I like to think about you want to get out quick, but for me, as somebody as a 500,000 skater, not more geared 1,015,
Yeah,
endurance doesn't come as easy.
yeah,
Gotta have more control, but still get up to speed. There's a fine line to walk, and that is not always easy.
right.
You need to get going, but it is a sprint at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like minute 20 seconds or less, minute 30 seconds or less. So it's not too long of an effort. Really want to get it going.
Yeah, you can definitely tell when people are spinning their wheels and
Hmm.
the effort is there, but the efficiency is definitely not there.
Yeah, I mean, then you have guys that are 500,000 guys that have a complete opposite approach, and
Right,
are
right,
you got Laurent Debray, who is pedal to the metal all the
right.
time. Got second at the Olympics this past year, I think, and opening
Yeah,
16-0
yeah, yeah.
every
That
single day.
he is pedal to the metal, full throttle, full send every time he goes. That's for sure.
Yeah, 1,000 meters is a distance where you can start to see a little bit of deferring approaches to how people want to race it, whether they
Right,
want to focus in their first 600, if they want to get
right.
their last 400. And at the end of the day, there's no wrong approach.
Yeah, certain things definitely work for different people, and you got to know your physiology and know what your threshold is for your technique as well too. Once you kind of go beyond that efficiency, it gets really tough. So Judith has a personal of 141.60. Going to be a little bit off that, about 5 seconds off that. Kathy Feinberg, 145 as a personal, went 151. Though who knows when those personals were set. Judith is in the 70 plus year old division, and Kathy in the 60 and older masters division. So up next, pair two on the inner, Jessica Gomez, and on the outer, Selena Sue. I don't know. Has Jessica Gomez been around here at all? Do you know who?
I don't know.
I
I haven't heard that name
Yeah,
at time
yeah,
trials
yeah.
around
Me
here,
neither.
but I'm guessing an inliner coming from Columbia. They have a lot of great inliners out there.
Right. Oh, and actually looking, she doesn't have a PR either.
Yeah.
So my guess is, yeah, an inliner that's out here competing for the first time. Maybe she has a time. She must have a time in the 500 in order to do the 1,000 at the AmCup. Um, but yeah, this is probably a relatively new experience for her.
We got a lot of inliners that are out here trying for the first time this weekend. I think I know.
Yeah.
In the men's division, there's an inline world champion doing his first two time. Like this is the
Oh,
second weekend.
really?
Yeah, I
Who's
think so.
that?
Um, Guzman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he's an
he's a
inline
world
on
champion?
inline. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
This is his second weekend of time trials. I was looking.
Oh,
I was
wow.
curious. He just did a time trial in Inzel like a week or two ago. Got
Okay.
the time, and now he's here.
Oh wow. Okay, so
You could
globe
see,
trotting as well.
oh yeah, you could see opened up 10-3
Okay,
into a
very nice.
39 second
Not bad.
500.
Not
So
bad.
taking time, a bit different once you get into
Yep.
corners, but
And was he Colombian too? Did you say?
he's from Spain.
Or Spain? Okay. Right. So 22-13 for Selena. Jessica 26-78. And yeah, I didn't realize Spain has quite a few ice skaters. I think a lot of them are inline transfers, but like I was able to go to Junior Worlds this year, and on the senior level, we don't see many from Spain. Niels, can't remember how you say his last name, but Niels is on the senior level. But they had a big crew at the Neo Senior and Junior World Cup and Junior World. So good to see that country starting to build a program. And kind of the same for Portugal. I was surprised at juniors how big the Portuguese team was.
Yeah, no, a lot of inliners that have been coming up through there, and I'm not sure if there was somebody who came in the past couple of years that kind of set the precedent that inliners from that country can start to come over, but it seems like they're all coming in bunches
Yeah.
now. So,
I think the ISU has a program right now that is helping in part to fund some of them and help them get started in speed skating. New personal best, very nice, 130.15.
about 2 seconds there as well.
Yeah.
Nice to see. Good skating. Good.
I don't know if she looked like she stopped there for a second.
Hmm.
Sure if she fell too maybe, or maybe she's just tired. Oh, well,
Oh, looks like
can't
a skate problem, maybe. I don't know.
or just tired maybe, I don't know. I've been there, that's for sure. I think okay, she's done. I don't know that she knows she's done, but she's done. Sheila Myers in the chat. Good morning, Matt and Cooper. You guys are doing a great job, and it's fun to be able to watch.